So when you save money in the 340B savings, could you help me understand what programs you're investing these in?
Yes, sir. We have been able to use our 340B savings to almost fully support a dental department, a vision department, radiology, and mostly support our sliding fee scale for our underserved patients.
Savings are used in a multiple variety of ways, depending on that covered entity. I have seen the savings that are generated be utilized for translation services, transportation, building services that they otherwise could not do. Labor and delivery is a very expensive service to provide. Dental care. There's just a lot of things that hospitals do, but it all depends on what their community needs are. And so they take that money that comes in, and really, I think there's a misnomer sometimes around savings and what does it mean. 340B savings itself is really the difference between what the covered entity would have originally bought it at, either through a group purchasing organization, and the difference in 340B price. Not every covered entity that participates in the 340B program is necessarily generating revenue. It's really savings, and those savings then get reinvested back into the covered entity itself.
That 340B program makes it possible for everyone to get their medication. Our patients can come to the doctor, but if they do not get their medications, whatever the diagnosis is a diagnosis, and there's not a treatment. So the medication needs to be there as part of the treatment. So we make it possible, that 340B program, because of the pricing, makes it possible for us to serve all populations, regardless of their ability to pay. And we have a lot of indigent patients, so they come in, if they need their medication, they get that medication whether they have the money or not. Because of the savings that from the 340B program, we can offset that loss. So it just makes it possible for us to do more charity care, and also to do better population management to ensure that the patients get their medication and they keep coming back, they keep their visits. They're more compliant when they're able to get their medications. So that program has allowed us to be able to expand services, add providers, to add a nutritionist, and other enabling services that's needed, and population health to manage the care of our patients. So it's one of the most important programs there is. Without the 340B program, we could not operate a pharmacy in the community health center.
We've done many things. We have increased our pharmacy hours, added staff. We have a great patient assistant program. We have a large cancer center, which is one of our child sites. And as you know, cancer medications are extremely expensive. So a lot of this money really goes back to help those patients so they can get the treatments that they really need.
And we're the only facility in the county that confidentially treats victims of family violence. Started with a grant from a Keller family, but because of our 340B savings, we're able to maintain that, because our mission of San Mateo County Health is to provide health care to residents of our county without regard for their ability to pay. And we've targeted this select group of at-risk residents who don't qualify for coverage under any other program because of either their residency status or some other reason. And we provide that care to them. And without our 340B savings, it would be most difficult to do that because it comes out of the general fund.